If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Some claim that Bigelow Aerospace is in the market of reverse engineering alien technology. Johnny Phoenix note: Bigelow Aerospace follows at Shepard Ambellas, the founder and director of IntelliHub News on Twitter. INTELLIHUB, a strange FAA directive issued back in 2010 shows that the U.S. government has in fact deferred all FAA UFO reports to Bigelow Aerospace, raising eyebrows in the UFO investigative community. MUFON and the FAA have been bottlenecked for their UFO information regarding UFO and/or alien technologies, and the funnel leads straight to the man himself, Robert Bigelow, who was recently confronted by Jesse Ventura on this very matter in Utah after Ventura's True TV crew investigated Robert Bigelow's Skinwalker Ranch. Yes, you just read that right, Skinwalker Ranch, in northeastern Utah. This facility is owned by Robert Bigelow, and according to information leaked by a government official, Skinwalker Ranch is the site of a human murder in an encounter with aliens. During this battle, one of Bigelow's security agents was allegedly killed. Advertisement: Robert Bigelow has even bowed into MUFON on a secret level, offering a $750 one-year grant to siphoning information from their database, hiding it from public view. Why does this ultra-rich man have such a fascination with this stuff? Bigelow Aerospace's official website mission statement reads, "Since 1999 our mission has been to provide affordable options for spaceflight to national space agencies and corporate clients. In 2006 and 2007, we launched our orbiting prototypes Genesis I and Genesis II. Using our patented expandable habitats, we plan to greatly exceed the usable space of the International Space Station at a fraction of the cost by developing our next-generation spacecraft. In the next few years, Bigelow Aerospace plans to attach some of their habitats to the International Space Station, ISS, under contract with NASA. So how does all of this tie into the FAA and MUFON?" Alfred Weber writes, "The reach of Robert Bigelow Space Enterprises into the FAA UFO reporting structure is official." A February 11, 2010 directive issued by the Federal Aviation Administration to the FAA Air Traffic Organization setting out how pilots and all individuals should report sightings of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, sightings, and appearing now on the FAA website specifically mentions an organization controlled by Las Vegas real estate and aerospace entrepreneur Robert Bigelow, stating in part that persons wanting to report UFO unexplained phenomena activity should contact a UFO unexplained phenomena reporting data collection center, such as Bigelow Aerospace Advanced Space Studies (BAS), the National UFO Reporting Center, etc. The Examiner.com article continues to read, "Reached by this reporter at his office in Las Vegas, Dr. Colm A. Kelleher, BOSS Deputy Administrator, confirmed that BOSS has an office established to receive UFO reports. He stated that the monthly volume of UFO reports received by BOSS was infrequent. Dr. Kelleher stated that BOSS received no FAA funds for receiving UFO reports. This reporter verified that the BOSS UFO hotline staff was on duty to receive UFO reports. Dr. Kelleher and Mark Easter, Public Relations Director for Colorado-based MUFON, gave Examiner.com an exclusive insight into the state of relations between the for-profit BAAS's organization and MUFON, a non-profit, tax-exempt organization that with approximately 2,500 members in 50 states remains one of the largest UFO organizations in the world." In the article below, Examiner.com evaluates the future of this hybrid partnership for leading-edge UFO research into cases where physical effects of a UFO are reported or where living beings are allegedly sighted or where reality transformation is said to occur. The FAA and the Bigelow organizations. Although the FAA video has now reportedly been removed from the FAA website, the very existence of the video illustrates the penetration of Mr. Bigelow's enterprises into the FAA's UFO reporting mandate. The specific mention of Bigelow Aerospace Advanced Space Studies (BAS) in FAA Air Traffic Organization manuals for UFO reporting procedures follows a reported mention of a BAAS's predecessor organization, the now-defunct National Institute for Discovery Science, NIDS, also founded by space entrepreneur Robert Bigelow. One informed source interviewed speculates that the reported specific references to NIDS and subsequently to BOSS in FAA UFO reporting procedures are a result of Mr. Bigelow's entrepreneurial connections within the aerospace industry and within the FAA itself. The FAA's reported removal of the UFO video from the prominence of its website, according to another of the sources interviewed, resulted from the can of worms the FAA realized they had opened by naming individual UFO reporting organizations such as BOSS, once the UFO video was on the FAA website and other UFO reporting organizations registered complaints. BOSS and MUFON. A hybrid partnership under review. The thesis according to one report of the hybrid partnership for UFO and extraterrestrial research between for-profit BOSS and non-profit, volunteer-driven MUFON, the agreement between Bigelow Aerospace Advanced Space Studies, BOSS, and MUFON sets up a Star Team Impact Project, SIP, with an initial funding period from 5 months to a year, with the option to renew for a second year. Investigations will be limited to cases where the physical effects of a UFO are reported or where living beings are allegedly sighted or where reality transformation is said to occur. Lights seen in the sky do not qualify for paid investigation, a decision with which UFO researcher J. Allen Hynek would have surely agreed. Anyone who is already a MUFON investigator can apply for a position with SIP, although new or inexperienced investigators are expected to demonstrate their skills by performing investigations of routine UFO sightings before moving up to SIP. Additionally, Bigelow is in the process of contracting up to 50 scientists, who are expected to be on the scene within 24 hours after significant UFO incidents, to perform state-of-the-art investigations of whatever artifacts or data the SIP investigators may obtain. All of the investigators' travel expenses will be covered, as well as a paid stipend of $100 per day of the investigation. Incentive payments and bonuses are also available for those whose contributions excel. Follow the money. The antithesis. Both BAASS's Dr. Kelleher and MUFON's Mark Easter stated to this reporter that Star Impact Project operations and communication in this hybrid relationship between BOSS and MUFON under their agreement were good in 2009, and both hope for good relations in 2010. The BOSS-MUFON hybrid agreement is now under temporary suspension pending a review. Both BAASS's Dr. Kelleher and MUFON's Mark Easter appear to positive and upbeat about the success of the Star Team Impact Project, SIP model experiment, and to hope that the BOSS-MUFON agreement is renewed after the review. On examination of confidential BOSS-MUFON documents that were anonymously leaked to this reporter, it is clear that a clash of corporate and nonprofit cultures and lack of mutual communication framework between an accounting-oriented corporate contractor and a mission-driven volunteer organization, rather than any wrong action, triggered the temporary suspension and review of the hybrid arrangement that parties in both organizations seem to want to continue. Whatever the case, the information is funneled right to Robert Bigelow. This guy also has plans to inhabit the moon. He wants to see vacation facilities on the moon shortly. *************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************